everybody, I'm Lisa. Now you might think of a Jell-O mold as kind of an old-fashioned dish that belongs back in the 1950s or 60s. But I'm here to show you that this vintage dish belongs on your table today. Today I'm going to show you how to make a molded strawberry pineapple Jell-O salad. The first step is to dissolve a 6-ounce box of strawberry flavored gelatin with a 1.5 cups of water. And it should be boiling water. And you'll want to stir that until all of the gelatin mixture is dissolved. Once the gelatin is dissolved in the hot water, you're going to add in 8 ounces of crushed pineapple, including all the juice inside, and then also 10 ounces of frozen strawberries. You can also use fresh here too. Alright, so you're going to add in 10 ounces of frozen strawberries. But just be sure to use all the juices that are included, because that's going to help add more flavor to your Jell-O. And then you're going to add in 8 ounces of crushed pineapple. And again, you're going to want to include all the juices from this as well. And just give this a quick stir just until it's all combined. So once those are all combined and you have your fruit and your Jell-O and everything, you're going to want to strain all the fruit out and then collect the liquid beneath. So just pour this carefully. So we're going to sieve this out here because we're going to use some of the liquid to make the first layer of salad that's going to have all the fruit in it. And then we're going to reserve some of the liquid to mix with the sour cream to make that second kind of creamy tier of this Jell-O mold. So once you have all of your fruit strained and then you have your liquid, you're going to want to save 1 cup of this liquid to mix with your sour cream for the next step. And all the rest is going to go back in with your fruit. Alright, so this mixture here with your gelatin and your fruit, this is going to be your first layer of your salad. And then this other cup we're going to mix with sour cream later, and that's going to form the second kind of creamy layer of this Jell-O mold. So the next step to this salad is going to be putting your fruit layer into your mold. Now back in the 50s and 60s, they probably used something like this, a copper mold. Or if they were feeling newfangled, they might have gone for a plastic Tupperware mold. And that's what we use today. This is a 5-cup mold. But before you start pouring, you're going to want to spray it super thoroughly with some cooking spray just so it comes out in one clean piece, so it can really be a great centerpiece for your table. You're going to want to get every single nook and cranny in here. So now you're going to pour your fruit layer into your mold. Alright, so then you're going to cover this up with a lid or some plastic wrap and just pop it in the fridge for an hour. Gives you time to catch up on your I Love Lucy reruns. And now the next step is going to be make that creamy layer that's going to form the base of this Jell-O mold. So you're going to take that cup of reserved Jell-O liquid, it should be about room temperature, and you're going to mix that in with a cup of sour cream. And all the sweetness from the Jell-O is going to help sweeten up the sour cream, so it's going to feel very dessert-like. Next, you're going to layer on your cream layer on top of your fruit layer. So it's been an hour, I've watched some I Love Lucy, I'm ready. So next you're just going to pour this right on top. So you're going to seal this up, let it sit for about another 1.5 hours, and we'll be right back. Now we're at the moment we've all been waiting for. We're going to turn out this Jell-O mold. Alright, and look at that. Got a 2-layer salad and all of its jiggly goodness. Now if you really want to go June Cleaver on this Jell-O mold, you can garnish it with some fresh strawberries and even some whipped cream. I'm just going to do strawberries today. And once it's all turned out and garnished, it looks super nifty, and I totally think that this is a dessert that deserves a comeback.